EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami. Diamonds on me fight, looking wrist, Argentina. Orange Richard Mille on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, I wouldn't want to be a.
Come up, play switcher, shake, shaker, go, grill, crank, so I can build a bank, what's up? 8-figure, chest set, bake, what's up?
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. We'll mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. Gravity Lions.
They'll begin here on the ground. It's a short pickup, taking us to the 49. Kenneth Grant in there on the tackle.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Shador. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
79, bro. Red. Blocking, 8-6.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Cowboys.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. The forward Indy Lion, Chop Robinson, into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
Okay,
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinals, go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down.
Come on. Set. Back up. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Panther 11. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Ready? 60, Hawk, 70, Hawk.
Now, Shador. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
18, Pioneers.
Fourth down. Here's Sanders. He'll buy time left. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds by a very solid return. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tutin. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw yet again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll throw here on third and short. He's got it at about the 8. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. But Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
Ready up. Ready.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now, Sanders will go right and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside 35. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Get it. Go.
Now it's Sanders. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
On second down, Sanders. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 3rd and 11.
Left stick. Here we go. Check. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Street. Street. 7 Pirates. 7.
Sanders going to throw again. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Dallas.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Hazel Tootin. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Big Johnny Newton there for the stop. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First down, Dolphins.
Run over center now with Tootin, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 41, here's second and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and 6. look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Get it.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is second and 6.
Dixie Maverick. Here we go. Not Panther 60.
To throw is Sanders. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Whoa. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Cowboys. 62 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
From the gun, it's Shador. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And the Cowboys going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
It is brought in the end zone. On the run, St. Brown. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
That is not going to do it. Tried to fight off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give, moving to his right. He's going to run it out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with a sack.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. CD on the return. And he's going to take this all the way back. 81 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are back to within 7. It's 28-21. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. no return here. This is a touchback.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19.
On play action, Shador. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Kenneth Grant in there on the tackle.
Third down and 9.
Ready?
Third down and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
From the gun, it's Sanders. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The second down throw is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on fourth down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
They'll look to throw. On the run to the right, and he'll give himself up after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 24 now, here's second and 5.
At the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cowboys have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready up.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Get up. Cougar 19. Ready up.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Left side, caught by Lamb.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
On the return, it's Hill. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
This drive begins with a run by Chooton. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Facial Chooton. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? CD on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come on, come on.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he will go all the way. David Njoku. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will go up by 7.
35. Dolphins 48.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
19, Tiger, 19.
Hill brought in motion. On 1st down, they'll go with Chooton. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go. 70 line, 70 range, 70, go.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point by Arbery is good. And the Cowboys will go up by 7.
42. Dolphins 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down, Miami.
They'll run. It's Tootin. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 43, here's second down and 7. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance. to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Ready.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
70 Timberwolves.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
This one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Emmanuel Ford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be complete to Chipman. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
A gain of 16 yards.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Of great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. First and 10 now from the 36. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The final act now of this football game, the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are back within 6. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.